Uh, Dr. Thomas Jones, what can you tell us about this conference of Planetary Defense?
Well, it's a very important event because every 2 years we bring together all of the actors and experts in planetary defense technology and knowledge, and it's a chance for everyone to update themselves on the latest research developments. And in particular this year, it's a very important conference because we just had the last September we had the demonstration of a way to actually physically deflect an object in space. And as several speakers have noted, we've changed the way the solar system operates for the first time. And that's just one technique that we might use against a future hazardous asteroid. So getting the results of that at this conference was quite exciting.
Is there any new technology to protect our planet in the future from all the children?
I think it's sort of an intuitive way to deflect an object. We're slamming into it with a bullet in the case of the DART mission success last September. So that's a very obvious and intuitive way to deflect an object. But there are other technologies that we need to also develop and test so that we have an array of tools against a future hazardous object. So some examples might be the very elegant gravity tractor where you park a satellite next to a large asteroid, and then the mutual gravitational tug can be used to tow it into a different path so that it will miss the Earth. And there are a couple of new techniques that the space agencies are proposing to study. One's called ion beam deflection, where you use rocket exhaust from a spacecraft to spray on and nudge the asteroid off course. And the other is laser ablation, where you use solar energy to create and power a laser, and that laser creates a puff of gas on the surface of the object, and you nudge it in the other direction. When that little puff is created, it's almost like a little rocket engine. And so if you do that laser technique for months, you're creating a series of little explosions on the asteroid. You can actually nudge it off course. So those are not as mature as that kinetic impactor bullet technique, and we need to bring those up to practicality as well.
How can you evaluate the progress in global cooperation in this field?
I think the DART mission last year and its impact on the asteroid Dimorphos is a good example of international cooperation, because that mission involved a US-led spacecraft, but it's one component of a two-component mission called the Asteroid Impact Deflection Assessment Program, and that is a European partnership as well. And so the Europeans are going to launch the Hera spacecraft next year to go and visit the Dimorphos target that DART hit and evaluate how effective that collision was. We still lack some vital information about what happened last September, and the European mission is designed to get those missing measurements that will give us the complete picture on how effective that deflection experiment was. So that's a bilateral NASA-European Space Agency collaboration, but it involves lots of partners here that are at the conference, and we hope that that mission set serves as a model for other partnerships among space agencies to mount an international campaign to test some of these other techniques we talked about.
Thank you.